Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Majora's Mask. Alright, so we're leading Dompe around here because he's apparently completely blind, he can't see, even though I think this place is lighted well enough. But we've explored all of the spots but one, so obviously... okay, no, it's not this one that we want to go on. Don't go on it, please. Alright, yeah, that'll also happen sometimes. If you lead him onto the little thing accidentally, it'll cause him to literally just get stuck there and start going along the elevator. So I'm going to have to coax him down and then get him over to the right one here. Alright, he's just about there. Let's lead him a little bit more, and there we go. Alright, so now we're going to have to make our way over here, and there should be, yeah, there's a ladder right here. It's incredibly thin. I couldn't even see it, but there it is. So we'll climb up and wait for him, and this platform is really small, so it's going to be a little bit claustrophobic here, I think, but... Alright, so let's let him finish riding up, and then we'll take him over here. This one, it can take a little while depending on how lucky you get. I almost never get all three flames without checking all of them, so it usually takes me a little while, but we're just about done with it, so... Let's let him dig this spot up, and this has to be the final flame. So, dig it. And there it is. Awesome. So now once we've gotten all three flames, this will happen. Whoa, look at that. Wow, it's the leader of the ghosts. Yep, so we're going to have to fight a mini-boss battle here a little bit. I guess that's what you would call this. It's the Big Poe. We've seen these guys in Ocarina of Time, and remember how we dealt with them then, right? We used arrows. So that's pretty much what we're going to have to use here. What he likes to do is just kind of fly around and spin at you. Wait till he passes you, then turn around, and he'll appear right in front of you there. And then just dodge, and repeat the process pretty much. He'll always try to appear right behind you, so that's a really easy way to find him. And you really just keep repeating the same thing. This is incredibly easy, so I mean, you shouldn't have any trouble with this. So probably just a few more times. I don't know if fire arrows will make this go any quicker or not. It might, because I think it does do more damage, but I don't know, I'm too lazy to go put them on now. It's not like it'd make a difference at this point anyway. So there you go, you shoot him, I think that was 5 times. He'll die, and that'll cause a chest to appear up on that ledge. And we can also check here to see that he did leave behind a spirit, which we can catch in a bottle if we want. You can't really do anything with them in this game. All you can do is really sell it at the Curiosity Shop in Clocktown for money. The Big Poso will actually go for 200 rupees, so if you're in need of money, you can do that. I'm probably not going to bother, but... Okay, so let's open the chest and see what we got. That's right, we got an empty bottle. Save items in it, use them with C, of course. So now we've picked up 4 bottles, and this is really what you want going into the next area, because it'll make your life so much easier if you can go into it with 4 bottles. That's why I would really advise that you go ahead and do this graveyard thing. You don't have to at this point. You really don't even have to at all, I guess, but it's really helpful to have all 4 of these. Okay, so let's see. Now that we're done with that, we're pretty much finished with the graveyard. We've explored the graves on all 3 nights, so since it's the night of the final day, we should probably just go ahead and reset time, since there's not really a whole lot else we can do. And, oh yeah, also if you go up these stairs, it'll actually lead you back into Dompe's house, and look at this. He's actually, like, hiding there under the bed, going into some sort of spasm. Can't really even see his head, that's weird, but you can actually talk to him. I ain't seen nothing tonight, don't know nothing. So yeah, he's really in denial here. I guess, if anything, we should reset time so we don't scar this poor man, but... Anyway, let's head out. And also, is it not really creepy that his house was just openly connected to that? I don't know. It is to me, but... Anyway, we're going to soar back to Clocktown, deposit the rupees, and reset time. Once again, I'm really not going to make you watch me do that, so I will meet you once we do. Okay, so we're all back on the first day, everything has reset back to normal, so now we are going to actually head out the west gate and towards our destination. As the soldier mentioned, this is the ocean, so he's going to let us through and tell us at Great Bay you can see clear to the ocean. It lies this way, be careful. Alright, so now we're finally going to get to see the place where we actually need to be going. In order to get to it, though, we are, of course, going to need a Pona song. So, really, I guess that first part of Romani Ranch where you get a Pona is necessary, but the rest of it really isn't. Okay, so now let's hop on Epona here and make our way out towards the west. Now, this, as you can see, we got a bunch of sand, we got a bunch of walls, so we're going to have to actually jump over this wall with Epona, and that's the only way to get in here, so you really do need her to get in. But as we go on through to the next zone, we can see that we have now entered Great Bay Coast. And it's usually about once I get here that I really feel like I'm starting to, you know, really make progress in the game. I mean, when you stop and look at it, we've got 11 heart containers. We have, I think it's like 14 masks right now. And we've also defeated half of the dungeons, you know, 2 of the 4. So, really, it's about once I get here that I realize, holy crap, we're actually moving right along here. So, yeah, this is the Great Bay Coast. There's some levers along the sand, which, of course, still can't hurt you when you're on Epona. We can head around here and see there's a couple huts. I guess we can check out what they are anyway. So let's go ahead and hop off. And if we check this one here, this is the Fisherman's Hut. Rare fish inside. Ooh, sounds good. And also we can check this place right here. There's no sign for it, but this is actually another Skulltula house that we're going to have to do. We can't do it yet until we get another item, so we're going to have to come back for that later. But we can at least head into the Fisherman's Hut. Whoa, look at that. That's kind of a cool camera angle. Alright, so let's head in. We can talk to this guy. I've been catching fish in these seas for 30 years. When it comes to catching fish, I'm even better than the Zoras. That's what I'd like to be saying it anyway. Lately, the seawater's gotten really warm, and hasn't helped my fishing at all. And what's worse, this water's gotten murky, so when I ship out, I always lose my way and somehow end up back at shore. We fishermen, and even the fish, are in a real predicament. Come to think of it, there was a Zora floating lifelessly out in the bay. But there's probably no helping him now. Oh, well, geez, you're a nice person. Now, let's check this thing out. Whoa. Wait, we can speak to it. Awesome. Help me. Please take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock. Are you interested in that fish? It's a rare fish, isn't it? It's called a seahorse. I caught it swimming around here, just off of Pinnacle Rock. Since it's rare, I was thinking of selling it at the town carnival, which should be starting soon. If you want, I'll give it to you. Okay, do it. On one condition. Do you have a pictograph of the female pirates? I can't say that I do. What's this? I guess you don't have one after all. Technically, I do have a pictograph of a female pirate, but it's all blurry and it's not that great. The all-important face, I can't see it very well. Dude, I don't even want to know what you're doing with this stupid pictograph. Any good picture of a pirate will do, even a snapshot of a guard. Can't you help me out? Okay, so for whatever creepy reason, this guy wants a picture of a female pirate. I'm not even going to venture to guess. I'm definitely not heading into that territory, but either way, he wants one, so keep that in mind, because we actually do want to get that seahorse out. He did also mention a Zora floating lifelessly in the bay, so I guess we can check that out. Or we could just rest here and take a vacation. Look at this, man. I got a nice little blanket laid out and everything. Man, seems like a pretty nice place to be if you aren't being attacked by levers. Okay, so we can see this is the ocean coast, apparently, and there's a Zora out there we can just barely make out with a bunch of seagulls floating around them, so let's go check it out. You can also see something, it looks like a giant fish covered in clouds way back there, but well, I can't see it now. Ugh, somebody, please, get me to shore. Oh man, this guy's in real trouble, let's help him. So, actually, I think we can just speak to him. You see the grab option comes up. It looks like we can still just speak. I just say the same thing. Yeah, get me to shore. Okay, I got you, buddy. Okay, so for the first time, and I think the only time, we can actually grab something in the water and push it towards the shore. I'm pretty sure that's the only time that this ever happens. So, that's kind of interesting. Anyway, let's help this guy out and get him to the coast. I don't know what good that'll really do, but... Jeez, man, you're like inside me there. Like, literally, his foot was in my arm. Okay, well, anyway, he's gonna very slowly stagger up to the coast. It's kind of a funky looking Zora, wouldn't you say? You got a bunch of, like, decorations there. I don't know. Alright, so he makes his way on up. Tattle, what are you doing? Leave the poor guy alone. And... oh, man, that's not good. You doing alright there, buddy? I am Macau of the Zora people, guitarist in the Zora band. I think this is it for me, my final message. Will you listen to it? I'd be a horrible person if I didn't, so let's do it. Wait, what? You were just like dying a second ago. What's going on? 1, 2, 3! Oh, baby, baby, listen to me. The carnival's beginning soon. We're the ones they're waiting to see. But that girl, our vocalist, she laid some strange acts and she's lost her voice. You can't hear what she says. Whoa-ho, in Great Bay now, something is a-happening, is it now? Baby! Oh, baby, listen to me. I don't want to beg. Gerudo pirates, they stole that girl's eggs. I went to stop the Gerudo pirates, then pow and bam, I got knocked down, and here I am. Baby, if I die like this, even if I die, I won't be in peace, that's for sure. Somebody please rescue her eggs before the pirates take their toll. Oh, somebody, please heal my soul. That's all. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say about that. Well, anyway, if you were listening at all during that, he gave you a really big hint there to heal his soul, so let's do it. And we get the Zora mask. This mask contains the spirit of a legendary guitarist. Wear the mask with seed to inhabit the body of a Zora. Awesome. Whoa, holy crap. Carved my farewell song on my grave. I'm depending on you to help that singer girl. And off he goes playing his guitar. Well, I guess that's the way to go, huh? He died doing what he loved. So then Link decides to be a good person and actually build this guy a little grave. And see, he's kind of, you know, wishing him well in the afterlife or wherever it is Zoras go. And there we go. So we can check this if we want to get sort of an overview of the Zora's abilities and powers and all that. But once again, I think it's better to actually show you myself. So now we have the third transformation mask. Let's go ahead and put it on. Looks rather creepy as usual, and now we are a Zora. Awesome. This is pretty cool, isn't it? So let's see. Let's go somewhere where levers aren't going to attack me, because I would really prefer that. Alright, here we go. So let's see, we can punch and do sort of this little martial arts combo, which is kind of cool, but ultimately not really that useful. I don't think the reach is very good. We can also hold down the punch button and we'll get these, this little first-person mode. We can then shoot the little fins out like boomerangs. So that's actually as close as you're going to get to boomerangs in this game. So use it whenever you want, I guess. It's really not that useful because it kind of takes a little while to charge up, you know? So, I don't know, it's not near as good as like boomerangs in Ocarina of Time. There you go. Alright, we can also guard here, and as you can see, if we press B, it'll cause this little electric thing to come up. I don't want to use it too much, because it does use a lot of magic. So, that's another attack. That's also probably the most useful thing that Zora has. He can also, of course, swim, being a Zora, so he can also, you know, like dive, and it sort of works like Iron Boots, except quite a lot better. Then you can also surface, and if you hold A, you can do this really cool swimming style here. You can even, like, jump out of the water if you want, so that's kind of neat. You'll have to learn to get used to controlling this, because you're going to be using it a lot. And also, while you're swimming, if you just hold R, you'll use electricity, so just keep that in mind. But okay, so for now we're going to head out and jump onto the land here, and as you can see there's an owl statue up on this platform. So let's see, before we do this, this is pretty much where I'm going to stop, I think, because we're at a perfect time to do so and a perfect place as well. But before we do, let's go ahead and look up, and you can see Tingle is flying way up here, so we can pop his balloon. Oh, man, and he'll fall, like, forever down to the ground. And we can talk to him. We've already got a map of Great Bay, but he'll offer us something different. So let's go ahead and skip through all this stuff. And we can now actually buy the Stone Tower map, which I think should be the last map we have to buy. Oh, and I don't have enough rupees. Okay, well, just forget it then. It's not like it's important right now anyway. We can also see that there is a giant building up here. There's that giant little, like, fish-looking place I pointed out last time. There's some rocks over there. And also, you can kind of see on the map there's a passage out to the northeast. It's going to be back over that way. So there's actually quite a lot of things that we can do around here. So we're definitely going to be in here for quite a while. But for now, I think I'm just going to go ahead and slash this owl statue, and we will go ahead and end, since, you know, this is the perfect opportunity to do so. So next time we're going to do some things around Great Bay and start investigating what Mikau the Zora told us about some singer Zora's missing eggs or something like that. I don't know if you were paying attention at all. I know it's kind of hard to, but so yeah, that's what we're going to do next time. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.